close my eyes, I can almost see it. When I take a breath, you fill up my lungs. And if my mind works backwards just for a minute, I'd hold on to you before the memory's gone. I remember you. You lift my spirit. With you high is all I'm feeling. Remember how we felt alive. I remember you. You make me stronger. Can't go without it much longer. Remember, remember. I remember you. You lift my spirit. With you high is all I'm feeling. Remember how we felt alive. I remember you. You make me stronger. Can't go without it much longer. Remember, remember. When I close my eyes, I can almost see it. When I take a breath, you feel. Good afternoon, guys. Welcome to Series 12 Sprints. Hope you had a good week. Let me just load up. Mic check, Andrew. All good, all good. Where's my checkered flag gone? There we go. Right then. Get rid of that. That's good. I'm good. That's good. Right. We're all loaded up. Press the like button on your way in, buddies. Sprint races. Let's stream. Let's share to Facebook. Just share it onto Facebook. There we go. Just sharing it to groups. Let's pull up a car there. That'd be a good idea, Andrew. There we go. That'll do for now. We've shared on Facebook. We'll go to Discord in a bit once we start a few races. In fact, we'll do it now whilst it's quiet. Why not? Why not? There we go, that'll do. That'll do. Right then. Basically, I might as well pull up the setup for tomorrow so you can have a quick gander. But we're looking like if we could get some Leclerc before tomorrow, we could use both of these, I think. Especially with 20%. So, that's the target. That's the car as well. If we could get some more Sigma. I mean, I'd need 5 sets, so it's unlikely. But Virtue would be great. Let's see how we get on there. So yeah, that's the plan for tomorrow. Back to today. 20%'s a lot, so it probably will make them usable. Max Verstappen, Charles Leclerc. Epics are still not fantastic. Oh, we've got some crates to open. What am I on about? Right then, let's go set some timers off. Times 2 stars, yes please. How long for? A day. We'll leave that. I'll leave the other one. What else we got? Crate timer. How long's this one for? 8 hours, that'll do. Max Verstappen, we might as well get it. I don't think it's going to upgrade up, but 4 rare cards is not very helpful.
They should just give us extra boost there. We don't need 4 rare cards, do we? $116 Wasp, 20 Rover, 8 Yuki, and... Ooh! I need 10 more! Transcendence. Let's get the platinum, eh? I'll just go straight to end, screw it. Sigma, nice. Only 1. That's a bit tight. Pit pass crates are crap, aren't they? What you actually get in them are pointless. Might as well just get this. So once we've raced, it's quality tomorrow. We've got some Vector and a more crate timers anyway, and some Kawaii to come. Right then. I've already claimed it, haven't I? Oh, video of a timer, won't it? Yeah, it just starts. We'll get it, 'cause it'll be on for a few days, I would imagine. 2 days, yeah. Right then, let's go try win some races. It's going to be tough. Make sure I've got the right setup on. Yes. So yeah, Sigma, Yuki and Leclerc, all with 20%, could be useful. As in, the actual... When they're in the qualifying is going to be crap. But when they're in their actual races, they should be pretty good. It's just whether it can outdo the other one. No legends this week, but we have got some good tracks. Obviously, Suzuka's going to be 6 times, but in between that, we've got no Monza, sorry, which is one that's really caught me out last couple of weeks. So yeah, we'll be back for that tomorrow. Let's get going. Dog, wrong time to play with your doll, mate. Doggy, what you doing? Bloody dog. Monaco. Be nice if we could do some Suzukas. Now, I noticed yesterday when I didn't boost, I got absolutely mullered. And I mean absolutely mullered. They battered me left, right and centre. So I think it's the lesser of 2 evils just to boost. I've got plenty of them. Especially when you need more and more points from the actual win. This guy is miles away, whoever it is. We need to try and get 40s, at least 40 points. I hope it's not a real player, but there's no I can do about matches. Just got to ride it, keep going. It's not down to us, is it? Oh, car park. Do you see that? My hard went past my soft. Car park central. P12. It was in front of my hard tyre a minute ago. Bless him, he got absolutely screwed. See what I mean when I say you need 40 points? And that's with a boost. Can you imagine not having one? He's right behind anyway, so I'm probably going to get team orders here, I'd imagine. Let's try to keep him out of the way of that driver. There we go, that'll do. Verstappen struggling. That was a terrible launch to say he had bloody Street Shark on. He just went backwards, didn't he? Wait, go on, son, P5. He's doing pretty well on the march, you know. Oh, my hard fell back then. One in, one past. Let's go. Oh, oh, nearly. Just nicked P5 then. Boost on the squiggly bit. Cut down. Welcome whoever's joined. Hope you're well. God, you little sod. I don't know whether to keep going. In fact, let's keep going. Screw it. We'll see what happens. It'll be pain. They're going to pit on lap 5. A lot of them hard runners. Come on, Verstappen, you're going backwards, lad. Yeah, when you don't put a boost on it, just went backwards, man. Weird. Something definitely changed when they did safety cars. When they put them back in game. Come on, Verstappen, make a move, lad. Yeah, straight into traffic. I was hoping for 40 a race, but that don't look likely now, does it? It might just because it's Monaco and it's a pain in the backside. Maybe I should have done a medium, maybe. Oh, well, you live and learn, don't you? Feel bad for rival, like God knows where he is. Bot rival, whoever he is. Let's nick some more spots, come on. 6 and 7. Let's see if we can switcheroo. Come on. Hurry up. No, he's not having it, he's getting overtaken. Oh, press wrong one, you idiot. What a Dylan. I pressed wrong button. I had it wrong way around then. Go on, Verstappen. Pushing that Alonso. Six and 8, it looks like, if we can get it home from there. Oh, cheeky move there inside. P8 in background. P5. Winner, winner, chicken dinner. I suppose it's close enough to 40. You know, it's going to take ages just to do one set. It's going to be like 12 races, I bet. So we better get cracking. I'm gonna get straight back into it. Hopefully we'll get some Japans. That'd be handy. Help practice for tomorrow. See, test a couple of strategies, because it could even be the same drivers I use. Now that's a good match. Now that I can live with. Why can't we have more like that? Chill out, dog. Vegas, I must remember that it's now 6 laps and not 7. Completely forgot. Other day. Completely bypassed my mind. Right. So we'll have him on a tyre. What we got? Plenty of tyre one. We must have one. There we go, that'll do. Let's go. Hope's better than no. Let's have it. Good luck, rival. For some reason, my hard tyres keep it up with soft. Like it's just the same. I'm wondering if there's a tyre delta difference here, you know. Because that was just... didn't seem any different at all. Half a lap in and they're still next to each other. Weird. Falling back a bit now, like, but... welcome if you just joined. Hope you're well. Go on, sod. Get a jog on. Move it, move it. Bloody noisy kids outside, my God. Come on, Verstappen. What's up with you, man? There we go. Inside. Nice. Right, come on, you. Let's get a move on. Let's push it a bit. Oh, come on, rival. Fucking arsehole. Why would anyone do that? Except for to block somebody up. You won't, would you? Come on. Let's get a bit of recharge down here. Yeah, I must remember it's only 6 laps, Andrew, not 7. Balls it up over there. Still thought it was 7 laps, didn't I? So I was pitting like it was a 7-lap race. And I realised it ended. Right, pit stop. There we go. Making moves now. Thing is, I've got a pit again, so I'm just going to fall straight to back. Little sod. I don't know how such little qualifying gets such little difference in team score gets you 5 great places on grid. That's bizarre, is that? I'd love to know how they figure it out. Right, bring it home. Whatever positions they get is what they get, unfortunately. When you're starting at that far back, it's difficult to make any moves on this track. See if we can catch up a bit, eh? I think I'm just going to have to leave Leclerc just as it is to make sure I can do the full thing. I don't know, we don't have to stop. What mine about? Just blast to end. Let's go. What? How are we going to pit stop then? Cross the line. Rival took it on the last bit. Am I P9 with 25 points? What? Did you see that? It's bloody... Oh, yeah. One car wonder. Virtue. I need to change that, don't I? It's not working clearly. Never mind. We'll give it a bash. We'll go back to the corners. I just start so far back, that's all. That's why we're trying something a bit different. Now let's do this one. I want to try different things. Let's put Virtue back on. Right, we'll give that one a go. See what happens now. I ain't bothered about losing races when we're sprinting because you're just gaining flags for naught, really. So I don't mind that. That was fast. Miami. I think we've got Miami at weekend, actually, thinking about it. Sigma 20% could be usable for me, though. I think the lower you've got it, the more you'll benefit from 20%. Honestly, I do. 16 and 19. Ouch. We are boosting today, guys. We're going to have to if we want to do well. I'm going to have to boost the tyres on Leclerc massively. In fact, we'll boost tyres on both and do it like that. Complete the strategy and see what it does. 2, 2, 3, 3, 2, 2. We'll boost that, obviously. Good luck, Mr. Rival. Blasted past me on his cuppa. 2 sets of mediums, eh? Nice. Oh, here comes mine. You see that? What a launch. Go on, son. Right, let's push through now. Come on. Don't get stuck. That's it. What? I don't even need to try to go past me and he does. Come on. It's not freaking right. I should have the tyre delta. What the fuck? This game sometimes, I'm just going to use mediums, me, because there's no difference. He's not even using his power look. Get out of it, rival. Jog on. Pain or what? P19, jeez. Let's go. Guy's using ads for whatever reason. Wanker. Come on, Verstappen. Yeah, bloody. Oh, it's Leclerc. I'm shouting at the wrong person. Makes sense, Andrew. He's just not overtaking, man. Maybe I need that in overtaking the booster. That could be a thing. Right, let's just keep going now. I've done our bit. It's up to the car. Rival's going to try to slow me down. Naturally, let's push. Don't give him an inch. Let's go, 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 go. Double stacking. Yes. Go, 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 motherfucker. Yeah, don't hold me up next time and I'll kick your ass. Driving slow on purpose. Let's see what he's rocking. Just for a laugh, why not? Yeah, we're going slow to make his tyres last, I get it, but come on, man. Similar car, really, similar. Obviously, I've got the only one other part different, really. It blasted past me at the start, though. Did you see that? Gone. Street Shark is unreal. Kind of feels like it did at the start of the year when it came, just went nuts, and you could just win with boost. I'm not doing very well here. One crate in like 3 races. Find that go. I want to race Suzuka. You watch, I'll race every track multiple times, but there'll be no Suzuka. Oh, it's all good fun. Yeah, welcome, guys. So I should probably take a good look at what tracks we've got weekend. Let me go have a look. I'll take a picture already. No, you didn't. Right, Baku. 2-2. Ooh, look how far back we are. Try it a different way. What to use? Let's do what that guy did. Let's see what happens. Sorry, Wally. Yeah, I didn't get the same sort of launch. I know they're not on softs, but still. I don't know, it looks slightly better now. Now hard tyres moving. Right, tracks this weekend, Andrew. Get on the job. Stop opening crates. No legend drivers, obviously, but 20% on Sigma, Yuki, and Leclerc. So, with a lower level, you probably get more benefit out of it than you would if you've got it maxed out, you know? So, Monaco, Imola, Zandvoort, Montreal, Barcelona, Austin, Miami, Abu Dhabi, Suzuka. Right then. They're the tracks for the weekend. 6 Suzukas, obviously, so be nice to get some of them in if we can. Yeah, it's a bit painful doing a one stop, but I'll be honest, it's probably the best way to get your points. We'll just try it, eh? I wouldn't normally suggest it, but it seems to be the way to go, especially when your Series 12 bots you're racing. They do one stops, they're fast as hell. Come on, Leclerc. No chance. We're flying past pit here. Move. Pit stop. Medium tyre. Service car. That's it. I think that'll bring it home. Safety car. I thought I'd not seen one for ages, you know. Safety car. We're on right tyre anyway with Verstappen, fortunately. Rival's got to pit both. Back into P7, nice. That jumped up nicely, that gets me a chance to recharge. Let's see if we can capitalise on this. It's going to be tough though with hard tyres. Well, let's see if anyone's left to pit. Hopefully we got lucky. 1, 2, possibly, definitely 3 more positions to get. We've got the battery. We need to see where P1 goes over the line. Get ready. Go. Let's have it. Come on. Fighting. We're fighting. P3. P2. Come on. I'll charge down straight. Oh, maybe not. We will now. Right, let's go again. Now. There we go. P1. Looks secure. Pretty much. Come on. Finally, some good points in a crate. P5 in background. Nicked another spot. The more points I can get, the quicker we can finish a sprint. And it's like 10 or 15 races anyway, so... Nice, that safety car worked in my favour. Just what we need to keep going. Finally, I'm getting some wins. Jesus. Oh, what am I doing? Removing it, adding it, removing it. Let's go, keep going. Keep playing whilst your luck's in. Come on for Suzuka. Oh, Mexico. Hey, we got him, mate. You alright, fella? I'm trying to get Suzuka, but I just can't get any joy. I've got this account in Series 12 now, and it's taking like 15 races to get a sprint done. It's bloody like an hour and odd. It's mental. I think it's a little too many, but obviously they've done it like that, so you can't just raid it for assets. Yeah? Oh, well done, man. I'm glad somebody has. Nah, I'm only joking. I've done alright, just drivers, usual kind of stuff, you know. You need one more for UK. Oh, yeah, in that case, it's worth doing. I always end up like too short, me. You know, like 2 cards, literally. It's just how it goes. Yeah, I seem to get drivers more often than not, and then when I do get a part, it's something stupid like bloody Vagabond or that Transcendence. That comes up a lot. It should be good though this week. There's no Monza, and I've got the drivers and the parts at such a level where 20% will benefit them pretty well. I'm a little shy on Charles Leclerc on this particular account, but if I could get some in sprints, which I doubt I will, but I could because it's Series 12. If I could get 20, it'd upgrade him to level 3 or 4, and it'd probably make him usable with 20%, but I doubt it. They need to do rares as well, like they used to. You used to be able to do boost both kinds of drivers. At least everybody had a boosted driver then, no matter, you know what I mean, no matter your level. Some weeks now I don't even bother using them. Oh, I haven't got a lot of tyre here. Too late. Too late there. Albon brute force normally, yeah. What did I get? I got Sergeant as reward this week in GP. Which is just insane. I got better from Weekly League, which I think's just daft, really. It shouldn't be like that. Yeah, honestly, I think now, at this point, you're better off bloody not even doing GP, save your weekend, and just hammer sprints so you're top at Weekly League. Just do 2 days sprinting instead of 2 days GP. You probably get as many stars as well, to be honest. Wouldn't you? Yeah, I'll let you have a look. I've got Yuki. I've got a decent Yuki though on my other one, and a decent Leclerc level 5s. I think 6 on Yuki and 5 on Leclerc, and then Sigma's level 6 or 5. But 20%, if you do numbers, I think once you get to level 6 and 7, 20% starts to become a pain more than a help. Virtue and Typhoon, yeah. Do you know I've not had Virtue? I've had Virtue once in sprint races and never as a GP reward. Same as Vector. I've had like 35 champion F medals if you count both of my accounts. Honestly, it's a nightmare. Obviously, they're doing it though because they want you to buy the stuff. I get it. But there has to be a way eventually of being able to get them. It can't be as potluck as it is at the moment. It's just daft. People are not wanting to play. Do you know what I mean? They put all effort in and then they get something crap. You need 15 Typhoon. Vector. Yeah, exactly, yeah. I wish you all the best, mate. You need one lot, really, then, don't you, for each one? Yeah, same, mate, same. I mean, don't get me wrong, I could have quite easily just got credit card out on Virtue event and just bought a load of crates and done it that way, but then that's like, I just bought the bloody medal, do you know what I mean? I'd rather just win it. Alright, yeah, I do spend money, but I buy a pit pass and I buy the book steals so I can open crates on sprint days. You know, the $2.99 deal, the cheap one. I get one of them like once a week. A couple of weeks back as well, they had like a Ramadan deal and some other deal, and they were like $39 for a crate. I got them. I got a couple of them. Like $39. I got Vector in one of them. I got Voyage in other. So I don't mind spending, but not 30 quid for bloody 10 crates. That's just insane. Not meta money, you know. Like now, these books are from deals that I got last week, just so I could open on gold crates today and get them out of the way. There you go, that's a Series 12. Trying to get some stars for the team, but it's bloody hard, is this Series 12, I'm not going to lie. Setup, I said I'd show you, didn't I? Obviously, this is my other account with the Azza team. But yeah, I think if I got Leclerc to level 3, I could probably use it with 20%. But it's unlikely. I think I'm better off just sticking with what I'd normally use and just have Yuki in as one boosted driver. Sigma should be good with 20% on. Yeah, on my other one, I think I've got level 6 Yuki and a level 5 Leclerc and a level 6 Sigma. So yeah, I think I'll use that. Or I'll give that a go anyway. I'll test it tomorrow, and then this is what we're using now. Yeah, I just can't seem to get Virtual up level 3 still. And like my others are quite high compared. Typhoon's level 5. Sigma's level 5. So yeah. It's the same, both accounts, neither of them has had a good epic part, you know, for the car. I keep getting good epics, like I got Cloud Roar and I got Sigma ones, but because you're only getting like 20 at a time, it don't do all, it don't, you know, you can't use it, the reward, because it's only 20 epics. You need like 3 or 4 of the same reward. But yeah. Happy though, still had P1 in contenders and crap load of F medals for champion, so a better year, but I'd like to get a podium at least next year. Otherwise there's no progress unless you spend money. Still a couple of events left yet, so I ain't giving up yet. Ask me in a couple of weeks. $32, that's hot, hot, hot. I'm just going to do the same thing. Waiting for Mike. Come on, Mike. Let's have it. Yeah, I think we'll just do one sprint and have a bloody break. It'll take that bloody long. I might do some on other one. I'm still waiting for 2 virtual on my other account, which is just insane. Been waiting for 2 virtue now for like 2 weeks. You think I'd have had them in a gold crate by now with alt racing, I do. Right, that's a fairly decent launch for an Eagle boost, I'll give it that. It's playing cat and mouse with rival. Wonder if I could go medium on that second stint. No, I can't, 'cause I can't do it now, so... Yeah, we won't do that. Don't risk it, Andrew. Don't risk it, love. Take your points and run. Yeah, my asset, speaking of asset trading, my asset trading's been mainly drivers. I keep getting offered Horizon. They're not daft. It must be algorithm that knows what you've got and what you haven't got, because it seems to know exactly what I don't need. Basically. I've definitely sussed that out. It knows exactly what I don't want, and it offers me that every single time. But I am ticking off all other assets, so it is helping, like, with overall score and stuff. Oh, it's a busy pit lane. Come on. There we go. I get some points. I've not had anything good for ages. Something. Yeah, that's exactly how it's been for mine, mate. I keep getting, like, Horizon, even when I needed it a couple of months back, I didn't get it, but now I'm getting it, like, every night pretty much. And I need, like, 350 to level 8 or something. Same with that Voyage, I keep getting offered that. Even though it's like a couple of hundred away from upgrade, 6 ain't gonna do nothing. Yeah, I think it's obviously game must have some algorithm setting it to know what you've got, what you ain't got. It must do. Same with sprints. I'm sure it does, you know. I know they say it's random and it's a percentage and yada yada yada. Obviously they have drop rates. I don't believe that for a second. Some of them drop rates say like really good numbers, but then when you actually count up your crates that you've had, very rare is it similar to what it says. Only thing it is doing for me is I'm ticking off all other stuff, you know, like when something does come up and it is close, like Vagabond and all that, I've maxed them all out. So I should have a really good score for next year. And I'm not going to waste my time in Contender like I have for the last 2 years. I'll go straight to Series 10, first 2 week. I'll stay up for a couple of days and just blast jewels. And then use my CC to get a driver unlock, you know. And then I'll just sit in Series 10 and 11 for the rest of the year. After I've dropped all my flags. It'll be rough for the first month or so. But after that, it should be pretty smooth. I spent far too long battling Contender this year. Definitely. If it's similar setup, if they go by the same rules they've gone by this year, then that's what I'll be doing. Plus, I'll be getting 11 pit passes in Series 10 and 11 rather than Series 5 and 6 and 7, you know, like I did all other times. Usually, Gary, I've gone up in order, you know, of events and series, etc., etc. Like, I did Junior for 3 weeks, Challenger for 3 weeks, Contender, you know, like that. I've done well, just not in the top one. By the time I got to Champion, everyone had been there, like, I don't know, 2 months maybe. So, although they might not have got good rewards, when they did get an epic, like, they've got unlock offer. So by then, they're miles ahead. So it's harder to win champions, isn't it? You know what I mean? I was like just behind the curve of everybody else. I think once you're behind, it's hard to catch up. Especially if you're not buying. Obviously, if you can afford to buy like Verstappen event and just buy 10 crates, that's probably the best thing you can do. But then it's luck whether you actually get that driver. You might get it, but you might not get it enough times to get it to a good level. Some guys do though. I've seen people get crates and they've had bloody 5 sets at the same driver. I'm not saying you don't, it's just a rarity. I bought a few first year, but quite expensive. They were expensive then, and they've only gone up in money. So right, P15. Oh, Abu Dhabi, we've got this at weekend. So we'll just pretend that I've got the other drivers on. I don't mind using these. I'm hopeful that they change all boosts around again, because it does mix things up, doesn't it? Everyone's scrambling to try and find out what works. I say good luck. You watch till I boosted a bloody... Somebody who wants to put it on Facebook. He boosted me. I didn't boost the race earlier, and I swear to God, I started in like top 10. By the time first lap had finished, I was like bottom half of bottom 20. Like 18 and 19. Everyone just blasted past me. I really should be playing on my other account because I need them Virtue badly. Right, come on Andrew. Make a move, lad. P 10 and 11. Just plod him round. Probably do a one stop, you know, couldn't you here? I think that's probably the best strategy actually. That's what all bots are gonna do, I would imagine. That's what they usually do, isn't it? No, I'm not gonna pit him on the same lap, that's just stupid. Asking for disaster if I do that. I'm too slow in pits for starters. We'll split them up. Come on, you. Hey, go on, son. It's been warm here. They keep making it a lot warmer than it used to be. I used to be able to put softs on, but not anymore. My phone keeps lighting up and then going dark and lighting up. I don't know what it's doing. Oh, what a nightmare. How many races have I done now? I must have done like 8 or 9 races already. I started an hour ago. These Series 12 sprints are something else, man. I tell you. Especially when you're not getting 47s. Some people have watched go, he's using copper. He's using bloody copper. You watch, Tulip will be best one next year. They'll do it just... Yeah, it's carnage even with 45s and 47s, mate. Yeah, you're right. Luckily, you must know the little trick where you close the app on the reward screen, so it sort of resets you. It sort of don't put you in a fresh group. Do you know what I mean? Sometimes it nails it every time. Other times it don't, and you end up having to do 5 races just to reset it. He's looking rough on that hard tyre. He's Verstappen. Yeah, I think even in Series 11 you needed to get 47s pretty much every race. Otherwise you were in trouble. Yeah, so that's really bad. My drivers don't seem to make the 4 laps anymore here. But what it actually says that it don't do, it does the minimum. Hards do 4, and mediums do 3. Unless you go super slow. And I don't even think we're going to make that. I definitely stopped on right lap, didn't I? 3 and 5. Yeah? Oh, I don't know. Never mind. We still got home in end. At 30 degrees though, probably. That might be it. I've seen 7 people join the group. People on. Yeah, that's another thing as well. No, it's not. No one's on the same. Yeah, I get what you mean. Some groups you don't start on equal footing, do you? Yeah. You just join a group and someone's already 140 odd above you. Yeah. I've seen that. I have seen that one. Weird. My tyre management's not fantastic, that's probably why. I wonder if they've messed with stats at drivers, you know, like, they just don't seem to be as good. Yeah, same with me, mate. Yeah, I think once I've got rid of these books, I'll probably do the same. There's no benefit. Look, I'm only on 242, so I've got at least another, I don't know, 3 races if I do well, 4 if I don't. even on my other account though, when I'm getting 47s, it were a lot of races. I had noticed that. I'll do a full set though. We'll see what happens. It's hard to buy a win as well. There's a lot of good players in Series 12 anyway, and then you've got everybody who went to Series 12 months and months ago. I had a safety car earlier. Yeah, I think with me only needing, like, on my Leeds account, I only need 2 Virtue, 20 something or other. I don't think I'll go nuts. I'll probably do 1 or 2 sets at most. I think my Yuki and that's in a good position. He's boosting, I'm boosting, screw it. That Eagle's not that good, you know. Let's go with that instead. We've only got 6, we'll use that. Remember when, I don't know if you play, you will have done. Downforce used to be like the best boost ever. Good luck, rival. What's he got? Sar and Street Shark. Cheers, mate. Let's have it. I didn't get a bad launch, actually, to say it were Downforce. I expected him to fly past me. I have seen people pit up first lap, especially here, and go to medium. What the hell? As soon as have you noticed? As soon as they let that power bar go grey, cars just fly past you. Even if it's on black, but you don't use it, it's like it drives different. Come on, Leclerc, you're slowing me up, man. Yeah, so even I think tyre management might have changed on that last update. Look at that, I can barely make 2 laps with downforce. I don't know, you know. That's weird. The level 8 is res. I don't think it was that bad before. I didn't have to boost Singapore. Sure I didn't. They have had a lot of reliance on race start, don't they, recently? Over the last, 6 months? Look, my medium as well, same thing. Can't get them to do the laps. It's only 23 degrees. I definitely updated as well because I've had safety cars, so it could be a thing. I'll have to keep an eye on that. Check it with my other account. I'll see how many laps I can do. +5, yeah. Maybe knock it up one. They'd have done it without boost though before. Unless it's because it's Series 12 as well and I'm trying to get past harder rivals, I suppose. So I'm probably pushing a bit harder. That could be a thing. Do you know what I mean? I'm using more than I probably would have done before. Obviously, when you're at front, you can control it better, can't you? Compared to when you're sort of fighting through field. You know what I mean, don't you? Like, when it comes to conserving and all that, you can just sort of chill when you're P1 and P2. Obviously, I'm more inclined to push red button out when I'm behind. I love that bloody button. I wouldn't mind them having the battery with the fuel as well. I think that fuel made it interesting, you know, when you used to have to refill. Because there's so many good points about the game that it's silly they don't just fix silly stuff like matches and rewards. If they made it so it were within like 30 or 40 team score, nobody could argue then. Because, yeah, it's going to be higher, yeah, it's going to be lower, but it's not that high that you can't win the race. Do you know what I mean? When you get one and it's like 150, yeah, you can beat them guys. I'm not saying you can't, but majority of the time it's solid, man. Thanks, my man. Just about made that. That's better. Yeah, because I like the Legends section and all that. I think that was great. That competition we had, I think they should have done that, but they should have give everybody in-game credits as the prize. I think that were pretty good. Because obviously everyone were in teams and whatnot. I'd like to have old tracks, you know, like Istanbul Park and stuff like that. Could do retro events and stuff. I think it'd be pretty cool. Just they've got like David Coulthard and that, and it won't be a stretch to think they could just get Vettel and stuff like that thrown in, and Ayrton Senna, and it's plausible. Well, it's going to be another bloody 2 races at this rate. I'll need my dinner at the toilet by the time I've done one. Right, we'll keep going. Yeah, I would. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, you have got a point actually. I would, yeah. Fix the ones we've got first. Well, yeah, actually, we've got a good selection now, actually. Because they have added a few to them, but they need to make them work well, don't they? The bones of the game, though, is good. The idea is great. If they could just have a free, like a version where you could practice the tracks. Or race a friend as well. It'd be a next level game. But yeah, you're right, they need to fix the stuff that they've got already, definitely. I mean, it must be a good money spinner, Gary. If you think how many... I know of at least a couple hundred people that play it. Just through, like, people I see on Facebook and then people who are watching streams, and it all adds up. Do you know what I mean? So... And there's... How many teams is there? Fucking hundreds. My 2 teams, majority of players have all got pit passes. Bloody hell, 19 and 20, Jesus. Yeah, exactly, mate, exactly. So they can afford to look after the customers they've got, can't they, you know? I'm not saying I don't want to not spend. I'm happy to buy a pit pass. That's like a regular subscription money, like what you'd give to Netflix, you know what I mean? I'm happy to do that. But when you're coming up against people who can just buy 50 crates, then there's an unfairness in that. Do you know what I mean? I get it though, it's how they make money, isn't it? But if it were more of a even price then, where everyone could afford it, you know? Because at the moment, it's like who's got the biggest credit card in it, or whatever. Which is just silly. Especially when they can make good money from alt pit passes. It's $5.99 here. I don't know what it is in other countries, but... Or $4.99, sorry. It's well worth it though, with all crate timers on and that. I don't mind buying them. That's another thing what makes me want to go to Series 10 and 11 early next year. I'd rather have 10 pit passes in Series 10 and 12, you know, or 10 and 11. Because what series you're in determines what crates you get in the pit pass. So to get the most out of it, you need to be in the highest series, really. That's my thinking. To get most value out of the money I will spend, I need to be in the highest, or the higher series, sorry. And same with the sprints. To get the best rewards, you kind of have to be past Series 10 and above, don't you? That's what I found this year, and if the mechanics are the same for next year... Yeah, exactly, mate, yeah. Yeah, because your flags aren't mattered, really, have they? Flags... Because you can drop them off and lose them, it's kind of made fun of that whole system. Don't get me wrong, I've done it as well, I'm not going to say I haven't. I have. But it's the only way I could get in a GP group without getting hammered. For whatever reason, it's just how they did it, isn't it? All I did was drop flags so my next series won't open. I could just keep racing the same series. But yeah, if they run the same system next year, I'll probably go to Series 11, forfeit all flags off at account, and then just stay in Series 11 for like 10 months. Try get my Senna champion P1 at long last. I've had all others, so normally I'd go up the levels, you know. I know you've got to wait a couple of weeks for champion to open, which is fine. I'll do contender or whatever. But literally as soon as it opens, just go straight to it. Take the pain of being in the bottom at group and just getting to the final and getting an F. But once you start collecting them rewards and you've done a couple of weeks in sprints, everybody else is in series 2 and 3 and 4. You know what I mean? It makes complete sense. Plus, if I am only going to spend the pit pass money, it makes sense to get the most out of it, doesn't it? I can have 10 months of series 10 and 11 crates, or I can have series 2 and 3 and 4 and 5, which is what I've done for the last 2 seasons. That's what I think anyway, but obviously they could make a change where we can't do that. So I'm saying all this, but I'm only basing it on how the mechanics of the field, how they've done it last 2 seasons. Yeah, exactly, yeah. Oh yeah, the weekly league, yeah. So we should stay in champions, shouldn't we, yeah? Yeah, yeah. You had right idea, mate. Definitely. That's my thinking. Whilst everyone else is messing about. I definitely made that mistake this year. I did contender. I did 2 events at every level on way up, and I won them all. But then when I got to contender, I I was leading a race, went into turn 1 in Monza, and I come out of turn 1, P1 and P18. You know when your car goes sideways. So stupidly, rather than going to champion like everybody else when it unlocked, I carried on with the contender trying to get it. And I must have spent like 3 weeks trying to get it, mate, honestly. Probably longer, actually. Because I got like a couple of P2s as well. I just couldn't seem to get the luck after that. So I spent like, probably about more 2 months actually. Longer than I should have done. So by the time I got to champion, everyone else had buggered off by that point. I'd missed the curve, definitely. You were series 4 for 2 months. Yeah, exactly, yeah. Yeah, you've got it. That's it. Your last comment there, mate. That's exactly what happened to me. Exactly the same. I probably spent a little bit too... Oh, bloody hell. It's floating. I spent far too long in contender. It wasn't through any fault of my own, you know what I mean? But the game freaked out on me in turn 1 Monza and it just flipped my car around. In fact, my second account did contender faster than my other one did. Did you? Yeah. Nice. Yeah, but I think most people do that because you get the unlock offer, you buy it. Yeah, it makes sense. If you're gonna buy out, you need to buy it then, don't you? To get the most out of your CC as well. A lot of people do that. I know Soteris does that as well. he races to Series 10 and then he buys like 10 crates on first good event with a good part hour driver. So yeah, I won't be buying event crates this year, unfortunately, or next year rather, whatever year it is, whichever year it is. But I will go at Series 10 and 11 quite early. I've had challenges, I don't need any more. Yeah, I'll be honest, mate, I've won that many, and I've got that many from pit passes that I haven't used. Even if I just stopped buying pit pass now, I could probably race 2 seasons, I bet. You know, like thousands of Gladiator and all that. I know they're not fantastic boosts, particularly now, but next year they could be great, you know? Let's go with that. Still got lots of these. I've gained 400x just from watching adverts. So yeah, this year's Tulip could be next year's Cuppa. You don't know, do you? Obviously, for them to make money, they want people to buy the boost, so they're going to have to try come up with a good boost that nobody's really got a lot of. Which is clever, really, when you think about it as a business, because they're just getting you to buy one every year. But I think a lot of people would be disappointed if Corners isn't a thing next year. I know a lot of people bought Cuppa, Prince and all that, Kawhi, and we got a real player here. Better say good luck. They only offer Tulip with Matt. He gets a good boost. Yeah, you never get them together. That's because they want you to buy 2 separate offers. Obviously. I get it. It's business, innit, you know? They want to make dollars, don't they? But yes, that's so, because people want to get Max, don't they, obviously, but then they want to get Cuppa event, or whatever events the go-to event that year. And then, have you noticed as well with Pit Pass, you get the Cuppa after the Cuppa event. You don't get them before. Yeah, I get it. Obviously, they want to make money, but they should invest it on a better server so people don't get disconnected as much. Or come up with a solution for disconnections, like an average points for the last 7 races or something. Because at the moment, giving people 3 points is killer. It's destroying GPs all over the place. Some people, it's not always their fault. Some people it is, but not everybody. Not for the amount of people it happens to. Yeah, the cheeky gets out there. It's only because I sat and thought about it, like, once you start thinking how many teams you know of personally, and how many players they've got, and how many of them get pit passes, the numbers are astronomical. So they can definitely afford to fix these things. I joined their thingy program just so I got news and stuff early, but then you're kind of at the mercy of them then. At least now I can say what I want. You know, kind of like as having to leave the program. I don't know whether that's because he's doing something else or he's just had enough of the bullshit. I don't know. Probably had enough of the bull crap a bit. Oh, I not noticed that. I ain't stopping. Bots aren't gonna stop. They never do they? Yeah, exactly, mate. Yeah. Yeah, I'm just saying pit pass as like a base thing. What about all the players that do buy them crate deals where you get 10, and there's a lot of them that do, mate. All rivals I come across, they ain't all got their rewards through GPs, no way. Some have, I'm not saying nobody hasn't. But when 1 week they've got bloody, I don't know, Verstappen level 3 and then 3 weeks later he's level 8. Yeah, I do. I know plenty of people who spend a good chunk of money. And I'd spend if it wasn't so outrageously priced. I just think it's a bit too much for a game. That sound like a cheapskate, that. But like, just because let's just say, right, 10 crates, I could literally buy like half a week's worth of shopping with that for my house, you know. When I think of it like that, I'm like, whoa, why would I do that? Obviously, if I buy an Xbox game though, it's like 35 quid, 40 quid at best. But I don't get to keep the assets, do I, you know? I get to keep the game, so I get it. It's a business and they've got to pay wages, but it's just a little bit too much. I think if it were like 10, 15 quid, they'd probably sell more. Oh God, after all that. Would you bloody believe it? Let's see what we get here. I'm just going to close app, but I'll still be streaming, so... 5 Perez, okay. That were close. That were close. Right. Yeah, that ain't gonna help me, so I just did like, what? Could you, yeah? Alright, Legend Parts, wow. Yeah, I think I definitely messed that one up. I probably have to do another bloody team races now. It just went pear-shaped from the moment I seen Perez. Because I've got 2 style of phones. I've got an iPhone and I've got like an old Chinese. Well, it's not an old Chinese thing. It's like a Chinese import, you know, like a cheap thing. But it's supposed to be all singing, all dancing, but really it's a load of crap. It takes me hours to charge it. And yeah, with Apple, you like pull the screen up to get rid of app, and I did try to do it on here. So I'm probably in another group now, which won't help me, but I think I'll leave it there. We'll come back on other one in an hour or two. It just takes too long, doesn't it? Especially with no changing. Oh God. At least I didn't gain any flags, I guess. That's one good thing. Yeah, if you're about later, Gary, I'll be doing my Leeds United one. So at least we'll be fighting for 47s. It might be a bit quicker. So yeah, tomorrow it's probably going to be that bloody... I doubt there's out on pit pass, so... I'm going to try get away with Yuki Tsunoda and Charles Leclerc at that level, you know. I'll see if I can sneak it with 20% on them tomorrow. I'll be starting at back, but it should be good fun at least, I guess. No worries, mate. If we match, I'll be boosting though, yeah? I'm only joking. Yeah, no worries. I don't mind if we do. It'd be cool. I'd love it if we could match, mate. You know, if you could say to someone, right, put in so-and-so code and we'll race. That'd be great, man. I've been asking for that for months. Yeah, it's a challenge accepted. Nice. Cool. Right, I'm out of here, Gary, mate. I'll catch you in... What time are we on? 5:45. So, I don't know, say about 8 o'clock. I'll come back because I'll have to recharge and that. Alright. Right, I'm Oskies. I'll catch you in a bit, fella. Good luck with getting your Yuki. Yeah? See you later, buddy.